Hello, everyone. It is Shawana McGee with This Power in the Voice, and I'm here for your Monday motivation. Today, we're going to be discussing the not so hard part about waiting. Now, notice I said the not so hard part because I chose the YouTube channel It's Power in the Voice because I do believe that there is power in the words that we say. I don't want waiting to be hard for me. So I decided to say the not so hard part about waiting. Now, one of the definitions in the dictionary that I particularly loved about waiting was to remain stationary in readiness or expectation. Now, y'all, that's a word in itself, but I'm going to come back to the definition. So in everyday life, we have to wait for a lot of different things. When you're in the womb as a baby, a fetus, you're basically growing until you reach that mark where you're actually able to deliver and come out of your mother's womb. It's all a growth process when you're in your mother's womb. Just like a child being promoted to the next grade in school. In order for you to get past to the next grade, and even those in college, when you go and move up to another classification, you have to pass all of your assignments by your instructor. You also have to pass those tests, those midterm exams, those final examinations. You have to pass those tests as well. A waiting process. Then think about if you have to ride a train or a bus to work. You have to wait until that train or bus picks you up in order to go to your next destination. You might be scrolling on your phone until then, but you're basically waiting until it arrives. Today, we're going to focus on 3 things to do while we wait. The first thing that we're going to do is grow and develop ourselves. Now, just like that baby growing inside of the mother's womb, it has to get strong enough inside the womb in order to live outside of the womb. So what we need to do, read some books, listen to some podcasts. Hey, come to my YouTube channel, It's Power in the Voice, and look for some inspiration. It's always something that you can do. Turn off Ratchet TV. Get out of the gossip groups that you're in. Do something productive that's going to develop you, because if you're never developing yourself, what's going to happen is you're going to just be on the sideline watching everybody else succeed and you're still in the same place. So the first thing, grow and develop ourselves. The second thing that we need to do while we wait is pass our tests. Now, y'all, just like that grade level school child or that college freshman trying to get to the next classification, just like they have to pass their test and their assignment from their teacher, we have to do the same thing in our lives. I know firsthand. Y'all, I flunked so many tests in my life. God will let the same thing happen over and over until we pass it. Y'all, we got to pass our tests because we'll just keep going down the same path over and over again. Y'all know y'all friend, Angel over here. Sweet little Angel, cute little Angel. She keep letting Tom come back in her life. He done cheated on her. He done took her car, had somebody else in the car, another woman in the car, drained her bank account, but she still let him come back month after month because he says, I'm not going to do it again. Y'all, God would say, okay, well, she didn't learn this time. My child, you didn't learn. So I'm going to give you the same test next month and let's see if you pass it. And what happens next month? She failed it again because she's so sweet. She wants everybody to like her. And she's not listening to who is letting these tests happen. Y'all, so like me, I decided, now it took me a long time, but I flunked one particular test, y'all, so many times, and I'm not going to tell you what it is because that's a video in itself. But I flunked this test so many years after year after year after year, and it was until the point where I said, I'm tired of flunking the same test over and over again. I'm no longer going to flunk this test because I got to get past this hurdle in order to make it to my next one. So we have to be able to pass the test if you want to go forward in your life. Surrender it to God, y'all. Just say, God, you know what? I'm tired. I'm about to let it go. It's over. It's done. And at that point, God will say, you've done well, my child. And he'll give you something else that you can look forward to that's going to line up with your purpose. So the second thing, pass your test. The third thing that we're going to do while waiting is wait in expectation. Now, this is something that I really feel so strongly about. Now, let's go back to the example that we talked about with that train and that bus ride. Y'all, there is no doubt in your mind that if you're waiting for a bus or waiting on a train to pick you up, you never say, I wonder if it's going to come. You always say, well, what time is it coming? Even if it's late, you might be like, it should be here by now, but I know it's coming. You never have a doubt that it's not going to pull up. So just going back to that definition, being stationary, remaining stationary in readiness or expectation. That's what we need to do in our lives. We have to remain steady, because sometimes, we'll have to go through those tests, but we have to be firm and remain steady, but be ready for the next thing that's going to come up in our life, and in expectation that something great is going to happen. So if I'm waiting on the bus, I'm not going to have a doubt in my mind that that bus is going to show up. Even if it jumped through hurdles, if an accident happened, if something happened that gets it off course, I'm still not going to be believing. Going back to my last video, never stop believing. I'm still not going to stop believing that the train or the bus is coming. I'm going to be waiting in expectation. That's what we have to do with our lives. We have to say, well, I know, God, I know you told me this, and I know you said this was going to happen. God, my biological clock is ticking, but I know your word is not going to return to me void. So it is going to happen. And I'm going to remain stationary in readiness. I'm going to be ready for when you give it to me, God. And I'm going to be waiting in expectation. Y'all, I can look at my life right now. Everybody know, if you don't know by now, you know that Shawana wants to be married. And I'm waiting in expectation. I've had several tests. Like I said, I flunked so many, but now I'm ready. I've gotten past that test. So now I have to move to something else. Like right now, I can keep a clean house. But when it comes to my room, y'all, that room, Lord, pray for me. Send up a prayer for me that I can keep this room clean. And I don't even know why it's janky. I got to keep my room clean, because when my husband comes, we're going to share a space. That's something now. If God, if you giving me that test, Lord, I'm coming home today after work, and I'm about to clean up my room, because I got to pass that test in order for my husband and I to share the same space. He may not like clutter. So I got to remain stationary, focus on this situation in readiness. So in order for me to be ready, I have to clean up my room, and I'm waiting in expectation for God to still send me that husband, even as I prepare myself in readiness to start cleaning up my room. So y'all, that third thing, wait in expectation. We have to do that for ourselves. So just to recap of the 3 things that we're going to do while we wait. The first thing, grow and develop ourselves. The second thing we're going to do is pass our tests. And lastly, the third thing we're going to do is wait in expectation. That's it. That's all we have. Those 3 things that we need to do while waiting. The not so hard part about waiting. So remember, and before you say, oh, this is just so hard, speak those things into your life that you want to happen. Oh, this isn't hard. I'm going to do that about losing weight. As a matter of fact, I'm going to say, oh, I got this. This is not hard at all. The not so hard part about waiting. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's Power in the Voice. And click that little bell notification so that you would get notified each time I put out a video. And as I always leave you with, God spoke life to the world, so let's speak life to his people, because it's power in the voice. Have a great day, everyone.